Hello everyone, I'm back again with my 5 things to be grateful for today. So first of all, I was grateful for having caught myself in a couple of spirals, and I'll mention this a bit later as well, but this today has been one of those few days where I've really been on that mental spiral, and I've caught myself, and that's actually distracted me a bit from what I was doing for about 5 minutes at least. So I'm at least grateful for having caught myself doing this and just bringing myself to center. Secondly, I'm also grateful for having just finished those little bit of mundane tasks that I had to do today, and it all went well. Thirdly, I'm also really happy for the fact that I could at least contact one of my mentors and tell him how my dating bootcamp went. He was really happy to know how I felt during these couple of days, and probably I'm going to speak to him soon as well to see what my little introjection is, so that it can at least improve me in my future interactions with with women, and of course even with other people like colleagues, family, friends, anyone. The last 2 things that I'm really grateful for is the fact that I do have one of my professors green lights or green signals to go ahead and book to go ahead and reserve the hotel and train to go to a conference, while the other one still has to have money for the microscope. So okay, whatever. And finally, I'm grateful for the fact that my aunt could suddenly get a vacation, and this is something that's really going to be helpful for her in the short term, especially considering she has to finish her own PhD. So all in all, I would say it's quite a normal day, and just one that's moving forward to tomorrow, where I just have to compound on my on whatever good that happened today. Well, so speaking about what I caught myself doing was, I had a couple of spirals where I was mentally again bashing myself and my ex for a couple of things that went wrong, but they keep showing up in this in on not a day-to-day basis, but sometimes, let's just say, on a random basis. And this, I think, has to do with some random triggers which just show up when when things are just not going exactly how I want them to. I have caught myself, at least. That's a good thing. So if I can at least improve on this tomorrow, I give myself an 8 out of 10, by the way. If you remember, the bigger the number, the worse it is. So if I can at least improve on this tomorrow, then that'll be a good sign that it was just a bump. So thank you all for listening, and I'll see you again tomorrow.